Well, good morning. My name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become who I am. Right now it is about 8:05 in the morning. Only negative 7 degrees outside with 26 km/h winds, gusts approaching about 52 kilometers per hour. It's fucking snowy as shit. But look, all of this snow, I don't know if you can actually fucking tell, but that's what's going on. I'm going the opposite way today, and I feel a bit less socially anxious about filming the camera. Though, to say it's disappeared entirely is not accurate. But again, exposure therapy. Getting up at 8, I think it would be better to get up at like 7:15, but because that's what it will be tomorrow. And if you can't hear this because of the wind, that's my bad. Oh. There's no sidewalk. I know it'll get paved eventually, but just not right now. Oh, fuck. And what way are we gonna go? I think there's foot traffic that goes that direction, but I don't want to annoy people with me filming them. Just most of my face is what it is. The thing that happened yesterday, on the schedule today, I have a job interview at what time? 11 o'clock in person. So I gotta go to that. I don't know if you can hear me if the wind's fucking you up, but if it's fucking you up, sorry. Well, we're going this way on the sidewalk. There's just so many people now. See, because there's a guy with a dog, and I don't want to fucking. Oh, I'll just cut through there. I'm aware of the fact that people are not necessarily. It's early in the morning. There's so many people walking their dogs. Okay, this is like probably the worst possible time. But we're just starting up, so it'll be. There's gotta be a path. I don't know if you can hear me. Through here. Yeah. Oh no, we got a path. We have got a path. And that way, I'm not filming other people. But so the job interview is at 11. That will be fun. And then nothing else on the afternoon. So I'll do that. I'm gonna read for a bit for the morning, have that morning routine. If it's at 11, then I have to leave at minimum 10. So I gotta get a bus pass. So that's what's going on there. Then I'm glad that yesterday I did most of the vacuum cleaning, and I think today I will try to take pictures. Please be nobody show up, nobody show up. I think we're good. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, team, we can do it. Okay, we got clear breathing. Oh no, there's a fucking thing with a kid. Okay, we're just gonna walk back this way again. The point is to be outside for a bit. The thing I was gonna say is, I might talk about this later, but there was a cognitive assessment I had to do for one interview thing that then turned into a screen call on Friday, but it was like a combination of a sort of IQ test and a personality test. And I say sort of IQ test because it was timed. It was like 50 questions, combination of like math and what do you call it? Language sort of questions and spatial reasoning. And I finished 42 out of the 50 in the 12-minute period allotted. And then I looked up online because I was kind of disappointed that I didn't make it all the way through. But it said that if you got more than 40 questions correct, that was a 99th percentile score. So I was like, oh, okay. And then if I had gotten 5 wrong of the 42 that I filled out, then that would have been still 98th percentile, which then just kind of like puts into perspective, number one, I'm going like, okay, maybe the self-critical voice is a bit too self-critical and verbally articulate, so it's like really good at telling you how you're not good, and then to maybe lean into that, I don't know what you want to call it, but then it's not fully like, don't let that go to your head and think you're better than people. That's the fucking trap in that, because as well as there's a skill to taking tests, like those tests, especially IQ tests and everything, you can get better the more you take and if you practice. So then it's an accurate measure, but not necessarily a diagnostics in this session, but then also is an indication of the things that I should probably lean into a bit more. But we're going to discuss that a bit more in detail when we're inside. But for now, there's going to be a kid behind me, so I'm going to end it right here. I will see you inside. Bye. Hello, we are inside now. I'm out of breath because I've been walking back and forth. It's not the evening yet, it's 3 o'clock, but I felt like making it right now because I had the muse. So if you made it past the windy fucking portions of the morning, I appreciate it. If you didn't, you can't hear me right now, but I apologize for that. One thing that I'm trying to do when I'm editing these is because these videos is because I'm using DaVinci Resolve, the free version, and I like, rather than dedicating time to make them good, the approach that I'm going to be taking is like, do the minimum amount possible, like the worst possible job from my perspective, and then slowly add things to it that you can then repeat every day. So then rather than having a bulk of uploads and then edit them all at a different time and then upload them for the future, is if I can integrate it throughout the day, so that like in the morning I record a video, in the evening or afternoon right now I record a video, but I don't, like, it's more assembly line version of it, meaning there's no intro graphic yet. There's no audio that's been corrected yet. There's no ending card sequence yet. But if I was just focusing on the videos, then I would do that. Like right now, the audio is not nearly as good because it's using the Insta360 camera microphone rather than the Rode wireless ones, because that steps required me to plug it into a phone and then record that at the same time as this, then sync up the audio. And it's just another step that I may introduce, but to begin with, to get in the habit of just actually doing it, I'm not going to. The one thing I did take today, which was different than previous days, because previous days I would drink coffee in the morning, but today I took a Rhodiola Rosea. No coffee yet. Did I even have the coffee? I didn't have a coffee at all. And I like it. There's less of an afternoon crash. Also turns out that if I should take it as soon as I stand up, getting up in the morning, because that will help accelerate the circadian rhythm shift. Which I didn't know, because I had been taking it like 30, 60 minutes after waking up, because I was treating it like a coffee, but I shouldn't treat it like a coffee. But the reason I want to make this video right now, because I have the muse of it rather than just waiting around, is so the interview this morning was at 11:30 and started with a tour of the office. Nice, like a big giant floor. I think there's like 900, he said there was like 900 people on the floor, which is a fucking fuck ton. But walked through that, then went into the interview room, kind of walked through the resume, asked a couple questions, and then like 15 minutes in, like I got there early and like emailed, and so the tour started at like 11:20, and then the interview started at like 11:28, and by 11:35 he said, "This is the shortest interview I've ever had. I'd like to offer you the job." So then that's like, oh, fucking sick. Would be starting on January 5th, because next week is the last week before Christmas holidays, and Christmas holidays, they have like it all off because like business really slows down. And so there's no real point for it. But yeah, so then now I actually have a confirmed job, which is nice, because now I truly can approach tomorrow's interviews. There's a screen call and a second round interview with more
swagger, I think is the word that I want to say, but like more relaxed, like more I don't give a fuck, but not I don't give a fuck, like more like if I lose, I have nothing to lose, so I can negotiate more strongly. And I would say that, like, going into this interview this morning, that this place was not the first choice of the 2 interviews or the 3 ones that I have lined up. Like it wasn't just based on the from the outside, and that there was another one that I was kind of a bit more excited and intrigued by. But as it turns out, this one, it was actually engaging, and it was not. It broke what I thought was actually what it is that they were talking about. And what was nice is there seems like a lot very competition. They're trying to find as many different ways to pay the people, like to really incentivize them. It's like a 9 to 5, 9 to 4:30 on Fridays, and there were like big checks, like ceremonial checks that they had on the side of people's, like what their bonuses would be for the month. And like those are the real, and it was nice to see going, like the first one was like 20,746. Next one was like 12,288. Next one was 17 something. Like they were big commission checks, and to see that many of them then like validated the range that it said for the salary and base and potential earnings when they say like top performers are making 200,000 plus, and it's going like that. Yeah, everyone seems to say that, but not everyone can substantiate that claim. And sometimes people can substantiate that claim, but then it's only like 1 or 2 people, rather than it being actually, there's a wealth of the people on the team who are doing it. The personalities seem to be like, as they described it, like there's a wide range of them. The vets love helping the new people out. There's someone who's 19 years old on the team, all the way up to 73. So it seemed like a good place that if I had no other prospects, I would be very content with. And so now it really is like, let's entertain to see what what if I can get a better sort of option tomorrow, and then actually truly make a decision. And then also makes me go like, well, I should just keep applying to jobs. Like, let's see. Like, like this one was someone reached out to me, and then I replied to it, set something up. Funny enough, yesterday that same recruiter reached out to me again on LinkedIn. So whatever it is that I'm advertising, clearly it is what they are looking for. But still, it's nice to just have that win come so quickly as a consequence of starting to put my life together again, or be more focused with that. But it's nice that I'm actually getting a call from the person right now, so I will I'll call her right back. Yeah, I'll call her right back. What I'm going to do right here, this will be the end of it, but that's just what's going on for fucking today. I'll talk about what I was talking about this morning at a later date, but Clementine Club, thanks for sticking around, as always. And I know you already know it, but I'll say it again. That desire is what drives you forward. The pain you're going through is necessary. That's why you need to believe in yourself, because you're more capable of doing great things than you give yourself credit. Lean in, aim up, and move forward. Yes, you can.